Okay, does anybody have any questions? Okay, I'll go on to the next slide.
Batteries must be dead. Michael!
Everybody, meeting, conference room, now. Okay, all right, everybody. It's that time of the year again where corporate needs us to make up their annual budget, and they need us to define what it is exactly we do here. As your regional manager, I've taken upon myself to create an easy to remember acronym, TRAIN.
Michael's always coming up for acronyms for corporate. They tend not to go so well.
So, T stands for think out loud. When you're in class, you don't have time to think about what you're about to say. You see the slide, you say the slide.
Trainers have to perform teachbacks to their supervisors and senior trainers. This not only ensures that they're grasping the material, but also to ensure that they're delivering it in an effective way.
Lucky for you, I've hired an improv coach to work with each of you. So, we have a sign-up list. Pam, you have a list? Good. Sign-up list, because spots are going to fill up fast. You know, when you're training at GPO or HQ, for you, when you're training at GPO or HQ, you're on a stage.
Does he even know about Milton?
You don't know about Milton.
You see the reactions. You get the feedback from their faces. You sense the fear when they don't understand.
So Michael hasn't actually been in a class for 12 years. He's not aware that half of our classes happen virtually. One time, he confused our virtual training room for janitor's closet.
R, matey. R, relay to underwriting. When your participants have questions or when you get emails, don't waste your time answering them. You're too busy training. Relay those questions to underwriting. That's their job.
What about mailbox?
The mail gets delivered to security. Stay on top of it.
We have an inbox, an email inbox where the questions come in and we use our guidelines to answer those specific questions. Michael used to send every question to underwriting. It doesn't need to go to underwriting unless it's based on a specific loan question.
A, accuse the business unit. Are your materials outdated because a guideline changed? Did you just get proven wrong by someone in class? Did participants get added last minute and you don't have the materials you need? That's not miscommunication. That isn't lack of preparedness. That is the business unit sabotaging you. And it's your job to fight back. We will not take it sitting down.
That's what.
Dwight, that's my joke. Be original for once.
Like you're the one that came up with it.
I was a part of the group, yes. Anyway, when things change or don't go according to plan, don't worry about updating our resources. Just ignore it.
Michael, you know we have to update the materials every time the guidelines change. So maybe we should go with A for adapt. The trainers have to adapt each time.
And maybe we could change it to A for Angela has too many cats.
Smarter than you are.
Accuse the business unit. Before we move on to I, tell me, what's the biggest hurdle you all have in your classes?
Writing feedback on every participant every week.
Keeping participants engaged while teaching complex topics.
Closer.
Following up with the participants 6 months after every class?
No, come on, guys and gals. Sorry, ladies. NFLC issues. So I stands for Instant Message Toby, right? E-learning's not showing past. I am Toby. Assessments needing reset. I am Toby. Lord knows he needs something to do other than pester us.
Actually, there's a ticketing system.
What was that?
There's a ticketing system that they're supposed to be submitting any requests to. Chatting me isn't the most effective way.
Get out, Toby. Go be depressing somewhere else and make sure that chat status is available. I failed the red flag assessment 5 times. I need you to reset it so I can take it again. Jeez.
No one in training does what I do, so no one knows what I'm responsible for. They just keep piling more and more on me, and they always just keep blaming me for everything.
It's probably his fault we're having to do this again. And N, speaking of N, N stands for know your role. As you know, we have a very specific job to do
Michael.
as trainers. And
Michael.
it is important.
Michael.
God, what is it, Kevin?
No doesn't start with an N.
Kevin, I don't even know what to say. What else would make an N sound?
No starts with a K when you're talking about things you are aware of.
Even Kevin knows how to spell, and he didn't go to Cornell.
Okay. Well, if it was a K, then it would be trach. And that wouldn't make sense. Know your role. You're responsible for one thing and one thing only. Get new employees to the floor. Hopefully, they learn what they're supposed to. But once they're gone, they're not our headache anymore. Any questions? Let's get out there and train. Choo choo. Good meeting, everyone.
I'm the caboose!
All right.
Come on, ride that train!
Choo choo at it.
Michael, go ahead and start with.
I was just waiting on
You
him
say
to-
real.
It could mean something else. Am I right, Caitlin? Yeah? Enid? Anybody else?
Keeping participants engaged while teaching complex topics.
Up with the participants 6 weeks after, 6 months after every class? Can we do that one again? I'm sorry.
Lord knows he needs something to do all day other than blah. God, what is it, Kevin?
No starts with an N.
Kevin, I don't even know what to say.
No, doesn't start.
Well, yeah.
Loan that focuses on that loan.
Just keep piling more and more on my role. And they're always blaming me. Yeah. Exactly. Or more.
No one knows.
No one knows.
You don't know about Milton.